Did you know, Noah? In my homeland, we call this a medical book. Want to look at it with me? We'll surely find it, won't we? A way to stop death. When the time comes, we'll return here together. It's a promise, Noah.
Noah? Noah!
Ressa.
Snap out of it.
What's going on? Piera, why'd you hit me?
You were just lying there, completely still. I was afraid something happened to you. Well, as long as you're okay, then don't mind me.
My head is a mess. Did I just fall off a cliff? Why do I have a sense of déjà vu?
Oh, I can't believe you're still in one piece after falling from all the way up there.
Piera, you seem more upbeat than usual. Is it because we got away from death?
No, it's not that easy. We were fooled. What we saw wasn't Death's true form.
Of course. That explains why another one appeared out of nowhere.
If I hadn't acted quickly. But never mind that. You should go find your companions.
My companions? Have you seen them?
I have. One of them said she was heading to the village and would wait for you there.
Was it Iona? That sounds like her. Piera, I just noticed that thing you had on your back. Where did it go?
Oh, I accidentally lost it while I was searching for you on the mountainside.
But wasn't it important to you?
You nearly lost your life trying to help me. Nothing could be more important than finding you safe and sound.
Piera.
You can thank me later. Right now we need to get to the village.
Well, isn't the village at the base of the mountain? Shouldn't we be heading the other way?
I got the directions wrong again? I'm so embarrassed. Jason, are you all right?
Piera, you can see them too? Oh, why does that name sound so familiar?
Piera? Noah! Oh, you finally come to rescue me.
Where's Sora? Weren't you two looking for the doctor together? Where is he?
We searched everywhere, but couldn't find the doctor. Sora, he didn't make it.
Did he turn into a blood beast? Damn it! Damn the black blood! Why does it keep tormenting us?
So the wild boars on the island are the natives who have succumbed to black blood.
It's all our fault. If only we had believed the doctor's diagnosis sooner. If only I had sought help from the church in time.
Piera, you contacted the church? When did you...
Sora, I won't let you suffer alone. After I end your pain, I'll join you.
Jason, have you lost your mind? That's a blood beast.
Ah!
We have to save them.
Just let me handle it. You're afraid of beasts, right?
Sora isn't... He's a living, breathing person.
Sora, you're not giving up like this, are you? Losing to that Noah Nevernight. Look at you now. What a sorry sight. But I couldn't win either. This last battle. Let's call it a draw.
Jason. Sora. We must go to the village. We need to find the doctor as soon as possible.
The bodies didn't disappear.
Noah, are you listening? The black blood disease on the island has spiraled beyond you and the doctor's control. There may be even more tragedies along the way. We can't afford to waste time here.
But I want to see if they will...
God. We should have reached it by now. The village wasn't this far away.
I recall you saying the village was at the base of the mountain, but you've been subtly veering off the right path this whole time.
You mean...
We've been going in circles.
No way. How do I keep getting lost on my own doorstep?
Guess you've always been bad with directions.
Don't give me that look. Everyone loses their bearings at some point, right? Don't suddenly get quiet like you're trying to spare my feelings.
No, I was just thinking how you remind me of my other companions. I suppose I can see where you're coming from.
Oh, damn it!
What's wrong? Hey, look. I won't think any less of you because of this little flaw.
It's not that. I just realized I might have done something bad. When the people from the church landed on the island, I think I gave them the wrong directions. Did I send them to the other side of the island? No wonder we haven't seen any signs of rescue.
You contacted the church and brought them here? Why didn't you tell me about this before?
Well, you and the doctor have always been against involving the church in the island's affairs. You wanted to handle things yourselves.
Me and the doctor?
But with everything that's been happening on the island recently, I couldn't bear to watch everyone getting infected and turning into beasts one after another. That's why the village chief and I contacted the church.
The people from the church. How many of them were there?
Not many. But they were all wearing masks like some kind of elite squad. After hearing our plea, the church took it very seriously. They even sent a bell ringer to handle the matter.
A bell ringer? Are you saying a bell ringer has come to this island again? Just like what happened 66 years ago?
66 years ago? What are you talking about?
These guys. Could it be death that I encountered on the cliff? And their presence at both ends.
No, these are not death. They're phantoms of longing that it has corrupted.
When did you figure that out?
An odd fellow from the church told me, but more importantly, I also know their weakness. Why do you look so frightened? Did my outburst startle you?
Is that salt?
Yes. You see, the phantoms had already existed on the island, but they never harmed anyone. It was only after being corrupted by death that they turned into these nightmares. The source of their mutation is black blood. And salt is one of the substances that counteracts black blood.
So things that have been corrupted by black blood are weak to salt.
That's right. I've also heard that each of the church's 12 bell ringers possesses a unique ability that specifically counters black blood.
Your salt seems to be working, but it doesn't look that effective.
Well, I've only just learned how to use it. Once I fully master its secrets, I'll rid this island of all the nightmares.
Then I'd better stay alive to witness the day you unleash the secrets of salt. Even though the salt weakened the nightmares, you're actually quite the fighter. Have you been hiding your strength this whole time?
What's that supposed to mean? Sure, we're just a tiny village on some far-flung island, but I'm still the captain of the guard, you know?
Captain of the guard?
But Noah, when did you become so strong? All this time we thought you were just some frail assistant to the doctor.
It looks like we have mistaken one another from the start.
What do you mean? I've never been mistaken about a person. You're Noah, plain and simple. Even if you started acting like a completely different person.
The truth is, I'm not the Noah you think you know. And you're not the Piera I know either. Right?
What are you saying? If you're not Noah, then who are you? And if I'm not Piera, then who do you think I am?
You've already known for a long time, haven't you? Living on Sunset Isle, you should know better than me. Just like the nightmare we encountered, one of us is a phantom.
What? One of us is a phantom? That's ridiculous. Wouldn't we know if we were a phantom?
In truth, no one knows what happens after we die. Perhaps it's possible to become a phantom of longing thoughts. I believe neither of us have been the subject of someone else's longing.
Of course. Everyone on the island knows that phantoms can only manifest from those we've shared wonderful memories with. But before the Black Blood outbreak, very few people actually encountered them. It's not like we could ask them, hey, do you know you're just a memory of someone's longing? Maybe you're really not the Noah I knew. How could you be so cold and doubt me?
No, I'm not just doubting you. I'm doubting my own existence as well. To be honest, ever since I woke up on this island, I've been experiencing a sense of surreal confusion.
Are you suggesting you might be a phantom I created? But Noah, for someone to become a phantom, doesn't that mean they've died? I don't remember dying. Do you, Noah?
Even though I lost my memories, it feels like I've been constantly having brushes with death these past few days, such as falling off a cliff. Wait, it just hit me. Piera, when you were talking about your grandmother, you asked if I was a phantom or a real living person, right?
What are you talking about, Noah?
I'm saying, now that I think about it, aren't I more likely to be the longings of the dead?
No, I mean about my grandmother. She sacrificed herself as a gravekeeper before I was even born. I've never met her, nor have I ever mentioned her to you.
What? But you're the one who told me about her today, when we first met.
Today, when we first met? There's something seriously wrong with you, Noah.
What do you mean?
Jason, Sora, and I, along with you and Dr. Ressa, have been living together on this island for many years now.
How could that be? Jason, Sora, Ressa. Why can't I remember any of them? Am I just a phantom of the deceased? Who am I really? No. While I have no memories of the past, my experiences with Empusa and the others since my rebirth must be real. No, I refuse to accept that I'm merely someone's memory of longing. But if I'm not a phantom, then neither are you. Piera, then who exactly are you? What's going on over there?
It's coming from the village. Did something happen there?
So many nightmares were all destroyed. Who could have done this?
The remains of these nightmares didn't disappear. They've crystallized into fragments. Is this salt? The blood before us is the guidance left by our forebears. The shadow behind us is the resolve set for our descendants. That chant, it can't be.
What's going on? The tremors seem to be coming from the mountain.
It's the blessed grounds. At the top of the mountain, we must hurry. Someone is reciting the chant of my family's forbidden ritual. It turns the invoker into a sacrifice, reducing them to nothing but ashes.
Looks like they're not going to let us go up without a fight.
Get out of the way! Who could it be? Only those from the Paracelsus bloodline can become the sacrifice. That forbidden ritual should have been forgotten ages ago. No one but me should know about it. Who could it be? Well, whoever you are, I won't let you throw your life away like this. In the name of Paracelsus's, I offer forth this life as sacrifice to the legacy. Stop!
You? Why are you here?
These two voices. Noah, I'm glad you're okay. And the person you brought with you. I've missed you so much. Grandmother. Noah! I must go! Go and save him! I won't...
Dissipate.
I won't give up so easily.
All life shall return to death.
I am am Piera. Piera Paracelsus. The last gravekeeper of the Paracelsus family. Grandmother taught me to have determination. Noah put his trust in me. Standing against you, I am no longer alone. Noah, was it really just a coincidence that you used this gesture as our secret signal? Even though Master said I can't fully control this power. If I use it with this, I absolutely won't give up here. Covenant!
I would strongly advise against opening that coffin. You're not ready to use Covenant just yet.
Hostiles eliminated.
Ugh, what a pain. These minions of death can barely string 2 words together, yet they won't shut up.
Wait, these were just Death's minions?
Without following their loud racket, you'd still be lost, wandering the island.
You're even more annoying than them. I would never get lost on this pebble of an island, unlike that old hag.
You? How?
How did I know you were here? And why would I come after you personally just for leaving the church without permission? Right? There are only 2 situations that require a bell ringer to personally take action. One is to cleanse a black blood outbreak, and the other
Is to deal with traitors who blaspheme against the church and its mission.
You should understand this better than anyone else in this world. Yet you still did it. Why did it have to be you, Piera Paracelsus, Vice Commander of the 3rd Bellringer?
No, I didn't. Acapella, listen to me. I can explain.
Save your excuses for your master, Albrecht, that old fossil.
Does Master suspect me as well? Was he disappointed?
Who knows? That old geezer always acts like nothing ever concerns him. No one knows if he cares about anything. However, this time his vice commander has committed such a serious crime, even someone like him couldn't just feign indifference. Ha! Does this mean we'll finally see him without that annoying grin? I'm getting more excited by the second.
I find that rather difficult to envision.
No, it was all my doing. Master had absolutely nothing to do with this.
I haven't even said what your crime was. Aren't you getting ahead of yourself? Because you know something, right? Or maybe you did do it after all.
No, it's not like that.
Piera, tell me, how much do you really know?
Acapella, please, don't push me.
I watched you grow up. I don't want you to die. Don't you understand? I'm asking you one last time. Did you help Death escape from the cathedral?
What? So that's what she committed.
You've been chasing her with me all this time, and you still haven't figured that out.
But didn't you say that only bell ringers have access to that part of the cathedral?
Isn't a vice commander always with their bell ringer when on duty? Just like you, idiot!
I see. Hold on. Are you saying I'm a suspect too?
If you didn't do it, then why did you just happen to secretly leave the church on the exact same day Death escaped? And why did you come straight back to Sunset Isle? It lines up perfectly with our observation of Death's movements.
Because I knew that Death escaped. And I also knew it would return here.
You expect me to believe that? If it wasn't you, how could you possibly know all this?
I just know. I know Death will return. I know how to deal with it, and I also know I had to come back here. It must be me who puts an end to Death. Because I am the last gravekeeper of the Paracelsus family. This is my destiny and duty.
What nonsense are you spouting? You're about to lose your life, and you're talking about duty. Yet, I can't detect even a hint of hesitation in your heartbeat. Are you actually
Serious. You think you can really handle death? That's a calamity! What could a pathetic excuse for a vice commander like you possibly do? Let's be wildly generous and say you actually learned Death's weakness from that old woman. What difference would it even make? Do you really think you'll come out of this unscathed? Can you escape the Church's penalty? How will you even stay alive?
Thank you, Acapella. The fact that you're saying all this, it means you've believed in my innocence all along. Doesn't it? That's enough.
What do you mean, that's enough? I can hear your heartbeat. You're terrified. You're just a stammering coward. Just a weakling who gets winded from singing a single song. Just a mere child who just turned 20 right under my nose. Why? Why are you suddenly taller than me? Why? Why do you have the same look in your eyes as that old woman? Why is everyone abandoning me?
I'm still here, you know? Plus, there are always plenty of new friends eager to meet you.
Acapella, I know you still have many questions, but these, could they be Death's minions?
Darcius, I don't want to obliterate this entire island just yet. But I really need to vent my anger, so I'll count to 30. And if these vexing vermin are still alive...
20's enough.
19... 20.
Suppression complete. Pinpoint accuracy.
21. Never underestimate a bell ringer's sense of time.
That last sec was for my catchphrase.
Couldn't live up to your own boast, huh? Get ready for a scolding when we're back at the church.
Wow, so Darcius is that skilled too?
Dealing with Death's minions. It's nothing special.
Meanwhile, I can't even handle one on my own.
Piera, have you ever wondered why the bell ringers' vice commanders tend to be such emotionally detached oddballs?
Well, my teacher never really talks about what he does as the bell ringer.
The thing is, when the bell ringer goes all out in battle, survival within a 100-mile radius is nearly impossible. That's why they require such individuals as vice commanders. They possess an innate battle instinct and are devoid of fear. In essence, they are perfect war machines.
Is it truly appropriate to speak of someone in such a manner when they are present?
But if that's the case, why would Master choose me? I'm not good in battle and I don't have any special abilities. I'm not good at anything.
That old man may be a bit of a scoundrel, but he doesn't make meaningless choices. You have your own worth. You're different from Darcius. You're not a cold weapon. You have your own thoughts, your own emotions.
Could it be that she actually hates me?
Although you're very timid and weak, likely incapable of accomplishing anything on your own.
It's fine. It seems she holds everyone in equal contempt.
You're just making me even more confused. Everyone else is like some myth or superhuman, while I'm just a useless nobody.
You are indeed just a useless mortal. You fear danger. You die when wounded. But you're far from ordinary. Even when afraid, you didn't back down. Knowing you could die, you never even considered giving up. You possess something we don't, the resolve to challenge predetermined fate with a fragile form. The courage to pursue one's own will in the face of cruel reality. That is humanity.
So, Acapella, you knew what I'd choose all along, didn't you? Yet you kept testing me.
I am indeed angry at you for leaving the church on your own without consulting me, but I'm also angry at myself. At this point, I'm powerless to alter the Inquisition's verdict against you, let alone influence whatever you intend to do next.
So, do we report back and say we never saw her on the island?
Whether we bring her back, what happens afterwards, we'll cross those bridges when she actually returns. For now, let's concentrate on how we can help Piera with the time we have left on the island.
Acapella, are you saying you'll help me fight against death? That's wonderful! With you by my side.
Don't get your hopes up. Albrecht must have told you that the Bellringers are not allowed to interfere too much with the predetermined future. This is about your family's duty and finding yourself. In the end, you must face it alone.
After losing your temper, you're back to acting like a Bellringer.
I understand now. I've made my decision. I used to believe I was all alone, that no one needed me, but in truth, Grandmother and you, Acapella, have always been protecting me. As well as Master, and even Noah, whom I just met today. Noah! I almost forgot he was knocked off the cliff by Death's minions. I have to save him.
Did you just say Noah? It couldn't be. That guy with silver hair. He's on this island as well.
Silver hair? You know Noah too, Acapella?
You could say we were shipmates for a while, searching for Sunset Isle.
Though he was a passenger, while we were stowaways.
Hey, Darcius, the ship went down pretty fast after I took out that famine, didn't it?
That's right. Your use of Covenant not only defeated famine, but also destroyed the ship.
Wait, are you saying this is my fault? I made sure to evacuate all the survivors from the deck to the other side of the island. Come to think of it, that silver-haired guy wasn't on the deck when all this went down, was he?
Can't say I saw him there.
Then he must have made it to the island by himself. But was it before or after the ship went down? Hold on. Sunset Isle is home to the head of the Divine Body, the piece with the most free will.
The head? Does that mean the Church knows the appearance and whereabouts of every divine body?
All except for one. Throughout the ages, this isle has stood apart. Its shores barred to outsiders by the will of the Divine Body. Thus, it has ascended into the realm of legend.
But how did Noah reach these shores? Could there be a way even a Bellringer doesn't know about?
If the Divine Body rejects all outsiders to this island, could it be that Noah is, in fact, not an outsider?
What do you mean by that?
If memory serves, he said even without his memories, he was somehow certain that this island was his homeland.
That can't be possible.
And why not?
Oh, could it be? I see now. That's why Noah was so flustered back then.
You figured it out too, haven't you, Piera?
I don't get it. What are you two talking about?
And you were there with us 66 years ago to subjugate death. Don't tell me you've forgotten. In that great battle, we sealed death at the cost of losing our commander. Then brought the survivors from the island back to the Church. From that moment, the shades of longing created by the head of the Divine Body became the sole inhabitants of the island. Not a single living being remained.
I recall. But what does it have to do with Noah?
The question is, if he's actually from here, then when was he born?
That should be 66 years ago.
Do you really think he looks that old?
But in these 66 years, the three of us haven't aged either.
I'm a Bellringer, and you're a weapon that can just swap to a new body, idiot. As for Piera, she's not the Piera from 66 years ago. She's the granddaughter of that old hag, of that person.
Acapella. So you and Grandmother really...
I simply assumed because you have the same name. I apologize, Piera.
Don't worry, Darcius. You've been treating me like my grandmother. I guess that means I'm very similar to her. That makes me happy.
What about the silver-haired guy? Why hasn't he aged? He's clearly not from the Church. So who exactly is he?
A Bloodborne?
Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from the Bathory family on the ship too? Could that have been his companion?
Bathory. I think Grandmother mentioned them. Are they also gravekeepers of the divine body like my family?
They were, once.
But the Bathorys turned to the Calamity in their obsession for eternal life. As a result, they were destroyed by the Church. Of course, they weren't completely destroyed. Rumor was that they managed to achieve some form of eternal life and now live in seclusion, adhering to the first tenet of secrecy.
So, Noah might be connected to the Bathory family. Could the companions he's searching for also be...
If he's really connected to the Bathorys, or any Bloodborne who follow the Calamities, it would explain everything. There's also a worst-case scenario. Could he be...
What's the worst-case scenario? A cappella.
No, it's nothing. Anyway, you mentioned he fell off a cliff, right? Even if he's a Bloodborne, he's not truly immortal. Shouldn't you go save him?
Oh, you're right. But where should I even start looking?
Leave it to me, then. I can track him down.
A cappella, are you sure?
I told you. I won't stand in your way, nor will I take part in your mission. But for everything else, I can help.
No, what I mean is, Noah might be a Bloodborne, an enemy of the Church. I don't want you to harm him.
So you're worried about him. Well, don't. If he really is from Sunset Isle 66 years ago, we might just have a lot in common. Maybe he knew the old hag. I mean, your grandmother. Or perhaps he even knew the commander. Maybe we even know each other.
I trust you, a cappella, but you've only met him once. How do you plan to find him?
Did you forget that I'm the 10th bell ringer and commander of the choir? I can hear every living heartbeat on this island. How do you think I managed to find you?
But that didn't prevent you from getting lost on the way here.
A cappella, thank you. I know you can read hearts, so you can already tell of my fear and apprehension. When I first arrived on this island, I knew I wasn't prepared. I wanted to run away. But Noah, it was his presence. He gave me the strength to face my destiny.
Your heartbeat has calmed down. I can sense the courage you two give each other. Go! Follow your path. I'll help you find him so he can be your ally in the fight against the Calamity's fate.
A cappella, will you promise to help Noah escape?
I will. But in return, you must promise not to open that coffin before I come back.
Okay, I promise.
Forgive me, Piera.
Forgive me, a cappella. I fear I can't keep my promise.
You're not going to tell her? The possibility that troubles you so?
Should the true identity of this Noah align with my fears, it would be too much for that child. And should that 1 in a million scenario come to pass, I'll be compelled to act. With such extremity that no one around me will be safe.
That concern doesn't seem to extend to me.
Come on, we've been at this for 66 years now. Stop talking nonsense and let's focus on finding him first. Covenant. Path to oblivion. Domain of...
What the hell are these things? They're not ghosts, they're not blood beasts, they won't die, and more keeps showing up!
Legend has it that the divine body on Sunset Isle creates phantoms of the deceased, blurring the boundary between life and death. These seem to be those phantoms.
Oh, come on! We were just following Iona's advice to meet in the village. How did we end up in this mess?
Hey! Quit slacking off! I've already taken out 3 of these things!
This isn't a contest! Besides, you can't even kill them!
What is it now?
A loud sound is coming from the easternmost part of the island.
Acapella's voice. Where are you? Why did you run off and abandon us here?
There are 4 noisy people, accompanied by some eerie whispers of Death's minions.
Who is she talking to?
4 noisy people. I wonder, am I included in that count?
Indeed. It seems they've been trapped by Death's minions. What incompetence.
Cut it out, you brat! If you're here, show yourself already!
It's pointless. She's likely far away from here.
What? How could that be?
Acapella was born with hearing far beyond that of normal humans. After inheriting the air manipulation ability from the 10th bell ringer, she became even more adept at controlling the air to enhance her sound abilities.
Air manipulation? So that's what that move on the ship was. I've got to say, that was seriously impressive.
This is something you mortals could never master in your pathetic lifetimes. You might as well bow down and worship me.
This brat! She can clearly hear us, but only listens when it's about her!
Acapella, I don't expect you to come help us, but could you at least tell us how to beat these minions?
Absolutely not. Why would I help you? You've got a bunch of heretics with you.
Oh, you little brat. Just wait till I find out where you are. I'll fly over and teach you a lesson.
Just ignore them. Let's focus on tracking down the one with silver hair.
Did she say silver hair? So, she's looking for Noah too?
Lady Acapella, did you just imply Noah's presence on this island as well?
You've got a point, Darcius. If we help out this Van Whatever kid, Albrecht will owe me another one.
It's Isaac Van Helsing. And this has nothing to do with Master Albrecht. Stop trying to use me to get to him all the time.
Listen up. I'll only say this once. Those minions are all smoke and mirrors. They're actually very weak. Their weak point is located just above the center of their chest. Target that spot and strike.
Why didn't you tell us in the first place?
Albrecht's dim-witted disciple should be able to put 2 and 2 together by now. I've dropped enough hints, after all.
Are we sure about this? We're helping Isaac again. Even though he's running with the Bloodborne now, and he's probably here to investigate Piera too.
I'll admit those Bloodborne with him have piqued my curiosity, but dealing with them isn't part of my current mission. But there's one thing I'm absolutely sure of. When it comes to Piera, he's definitely on our side.
When it comes to Piera...
Wait, I found him! There's a very constant heartbeat in the forest to the southwest.
Is it Noah?
I recognize his heartbeat from the ship. It's him, but...
You said the village was at the base of the mountain. So, why haven't we arrived yet? Are we going in circles?
He seems to be talking to someone, but he's the only one there. Could it be a shade of an old friend?
It's a phenomenon that transcends the boundary between life and death, allowing the living to commune with memories of the departed, who take the form of shades.
This voice. How can this be?
Rumors from beyond the island, as well as the islanders themselves, claim that these shades formed from memories of longing are a blessing from the divine body upon Sunset Isle. Yet the truth is far more somber. They are but restless spirits, forever caught in the turbulent struggle between death and the divine body, unable to find peace.
You! Why are you here?
Just as I am now. A lingering memory. It's been so long. Darcius. Acapella.
Triss. But... you died in battle 66 years ago.
Commander?
People are made up of their thoughts and longings. Thoughts come from oneself, while longings involve others. All thoughts eventually die, becoming longings that rely on other thoughts. The Bloodborn, who proclaim themselves immortal, embody this truth, as do the Bellringers, who have transcended the shackles of time. Our methods are no different than those of the Bloodborn. We preserve the self, thoughts, through the ceaseless transference of memories into new vessels, a prison called divinity, wrought from an insatiable obsession with immortality. You, in contrast, perpetuate the longing self by passing it to your progeny, and that is the indomitable courage of humanity. Something unique only to them. Death stands as the ultimate testament to your defiance against fate. I hope you will remember this. Always.
You are?
Piera! It's you! You're little Piera, right?
I think you might have me confused with someone else. My name is Piera, but the Piera you know is probably my grandmother.
Oh no, we know exactly who you are, little Piera. You're you, and your grandmother is your grandmother.
But I don't remember ever meeting you. Are you all phantoms?
I hate to admit it, but you're right. We've left this world long ago.
You're also right about not being able to see the longing of people who don't exist in your memories.
But if that's true, how am I able to see all of you?
Because we're all gravekeepers, every one of us.
Huh? You're all gravekeepers? Then all of you are from the Paracelsus family?
That's right, we're all family, even though we lived in different eras of history.
The Gravekeepers are our family's heroes, chosen by the Divine Body to battle against the calamity across generations. And what's passed down isn't just knowledge and power, it's also our shared memory of fighting against death, coursing through our blood.
That's why when you enter these blessed grounds, we can all connect through our shared memories.
So that means you're all my ancestors?
That's right. I'm your grandmother's grandfather.
And I'm his uncle.
Huh? But you look much younger than the elderly gentleman. Sorry. Than you are.
Little Piera, it's wonderful to see you all grown up. You look just like your grandmother at that age.
I'm so glad. I made the right decision to come back here. I'm so glad I'm not alone anymore. We can definitely succeed.
So, Piera, what brings you back here this time? Don't tell me you just came to see me.
Great ancestors, please hear me out. Death, who was sealed away 66 years ago by my grandmother and the church, has broken free and returned. Grandmother once told me that death left behind its most precious possession on this island.
What would that be?
Well, Grandmother didn't say, but she did say that if death ever escaped, it would definitely come back to retrieve it.
I see. That wasn't very helpful of her, leaving out part of the story like that.
But she was right. Death has truly returned, and it will indeed come back to the blessed grounds where it was once sealed.
So that's why you braved the perils to come here alone, carrying such a heavy burden.
Yes, great ancestors. Since so many of our family are here, together we can fulfill the shared wish of countless generations of gravekeepers. Death, we can.
You must leave now, little Piera. You can't go any deeper.
Huh?
That's right. This place was never meant for a child like you in the first place.
But everyone was just saying, I'm not a child anymore. I'm the last gravekeeper of the Paracelsuses.
The last one? Is that so?
Then if we kill you,
There won't be any pesky gravekeepers left to threaten Lord Death's revival.
What? But you're my ancestors. You're not gravekeepers. You've become Death's pawns.
Naive child. There's so much you've yet to understand.
We are indeed your ancestors, and we were once gravekeepers. However, we are also servants of death.
We were going to spare you, as one of the family. But you know too much, and what's truly infuriating is your tone. Urging us to fight death, to abandon our current existence. You're the spitting image of that self-righteous Piera. Just looking at you is disgusting.
How? How is this possible? The gravekeepers, my ancestors, became pawns of death?
How do you think we could stand before you when we should have perished long ago?
Because you're all phantoms? But
Why do you think this island is the only place in the world with these phantoms?
because of the divine body's power?
No. Not one gravekeeper on this island has ever laid eyes upon the true form of the divine body. It was Death, long portrayed as our enemy, who was actually the god who gave us eternal life!
No, this can't be right. You must have been deceived by Death. How could this be?
You should never have returned. What is inside?
The coffin. Opened. Was this fated? Master, even though you never allowed me to use the things inside. Acapella, even though you warned me not to open it before you returned. Noah, even though I haven't had the chance to tell you what's inside. Noah, our agreed upon gesture. Was it also fated? Covenant. Sacrificial coffin.
That power is not yours. You dare usurp the church. You puppet. You traitor.
I've learned a lot from the church, from my master, but he's never told me what I should believe. I am Piera's granddaughter. I am the Paracelsus Gravekeeper. I will defeat death. I have never wavered. It is you who have.
What's that commotion? Oh, Piera, that fool! She broke our agreement. Though, I was also.
Ah, what burden must a girl bear to willingly sacrifice her life and tap into the uncontrollable power of the Covenant?
Commander! She's my friend. How can you speak of this so lightly?
Acapella, as my successor, you are far too naive. For a bell ringer, having humanity is a fatal flaw.
You expect me to just do nothing to let her march off to her death alone?
I should be used to it by now. Having no one by my side, I can face this alone. I already made up my mind long ago. If only I hadn't met him and the others today, but my ancestors who lost their way have given me clarity. Fear and hesitation are behind me now. Goodbye, Master, Acapella, Grandmother, and Noah.
What's going on over there?
It's coming from the village. Did something happen there?
Piera!
The Blessed Grounds. A forbidden place I'd only heard of in scary stories. This statue. It's beautiful, but also so full of sorrow. Behind it stands the sun that never sets. Yet its eyes are forever fixed upon the darkness sealed within the coffin. And now I gaze at the same place as you, and what lies within. Could it be death? Returning home? But why? Why is my mind filled with fear, despair, and uncertainty? Of death? Of being alone? Of my duty? My noble ancestors. The gravekeepers of old. What torments did they endure over all those years, only to finally choose to follow death? If even they could never succeed, what chance do I have? No. I've already known the answer. I was born bearing both duty and curse. Yet under the protection of the church, under grandmother's care, under Master's guidance, 20 years of living a normal life. That's enough. I should be content with that. If death hadn't escaped from the church, I would have almost fallen into a life that was never meant to be mine. A gravekeeper is born to guard the abyss, and they must know how to find their way in the darkness. Noah, I'm glad to have met you in my final moments, but I'm also a bit angry at you. I was ready to say farewell, but then you came along and gave me a new curiosity for this world. A new hope for this life as Piera. Grandmother, what was the other side like? The world you used to tell me about. Will I also remain on Sunset Isle? As someone's longing? I won't, right? This ritual will erase death along with this island. From this world. The blood before us is guidance left by our ancestors. The shadow behind us is determination to protect our descendants. It's time to end this. End this curse that has shackled us for generations. In the name of Paracelsus, I offer my life for the legacy. Stop!
You? Why are you here?
Noah? You're really okay? Thank goodness. And the person with you is... Have you forgotten everything I taught you, you foolish girl? Grandmother, I've missed you so much. Do you understand what you're doing? This forbidden ritual requires a living sacrifice. I know. But I'm the family's last gravekeeper. This is the duty you entrusted to me, Grandmother. I have to. Foolish child. You don't understand at all. What do you mean? How could anyone in this world wish for their grandchild to sacrifice their life for a duty they themselves had fled from? The duty you fled from? When I was just a girl, even younger than you, I had already witnessed too many loved ones become sacrifices to seal death away. And what did it achieve? Death remains an inescapable nightmare looming over our homeland. Compared to our short, mortal lives, death is truly eternal. Grandmother, we stand no chance. Life cannot triumph over death.
So that's why those former inhabitants of Sunset Isle became Death's followers. And turned into those monsters.
Noah, you knew all along?
Spending one's whole life fighting something, sacrificing everything. All their effort just to become part of the enemy.
How ironic. Something our family only realized after generations of struggle, so casually stated by an outsider. Noah is right. From the moment we're born, death is inevitable. No matter how we struggle, we cannot change this. But... it's because of death's power that this island has these phantoms of longing, allowing us to converse like this.
Ironic indeed. Death took your lives, yet granted you this eternity in return.
That's precisely why more and more members of the Paracelsus family have come to believe that death is our true god.
Don't tell me you...
No. No! Grandmother, you once told me, this isn't how we should live. My Piera, though you've grown up, you're still my brightest, most dependable granddaughter, and the one most like me. Although I couldn't refute our family's views, I absolutely refuse to accept such methods. And so I contacted the church. Grandmother, so that's why we went to live with the church. Though I don't know why. The church has always wanted the divine body to be watched by different families, so I gave up my duty as gravekeeper.
Exchanging the calamity and divine body to the church for the safety of the family.
No, that can't be. The grandmother in my memories would never be someone who would choose to give up. At that time, more and more family members began to convert to Death's faith. The divine body no longer responded to us, and no one even knew where on the island it was. We had no choice.
I don't think your judgment was wrong. Without outside intervention, Death's dominion over Sunset Isle would likely have been even worse.
Thank you for understanding. Noah, I remember 66 years ago, you were the only one who understood my decision. What? So the reason you can see Grandmother is because you were here 66 years ago? Yes, though I remember his appearance was somewhat different back then. I can recognize that insufferable way of talking anywhere. But how could Noah... Is Death in there? Has he returned? Is he... awakening? Very likely. As I recall, 66 years ago, on the day the Calamity of Death broke out, I witnessed a similar sight. Grandmother, we... Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. We'll face this together. So throw away that relic salt steak. Did that bastard Albrecht give it to you? Grandmother, you knew Master Albrecht? You two sound close. I entrusted you to him, only for him to teach you this forbidden ritual. And even more infuriating, he gave you the salt steak that I had sealed away. If you really became a sacrifice, he'd be Death's accomplice.
I hate to interrupt this touching reunion, but I'm afraid we need to pause for a moment.
Their leader looks just like Death's true form. But he must have just returned to this island. While he's weakened, it's our chance to send him back to the Abyss. But protecting Piera takes priority. Please don't worry about me. I want to be the Piera that can fight by your side.
Our true God! Death is eternity!
It seems we managed to defeat Death before he could recover his power.
Thank goodness.
It's all thanks to you, Piera. I didn't know you could use Covenant. I've only seen the Church's elite use it before.
Piera, are you all right? Are you hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. It's just... I haven't mastered the Covenant yet. My body is a bit... Those salt-transformed minions of Death we saw on the way. You defeated them using what was in this coffin, didn't you? Grandmother, how did you know? Because the salt stakes in the coffin were originally researched by Albrecht and I. So he chose me because you two worked together. I knew he couldn't be trusted. Curse that heartless man. Grandmother? The salt stake was a weapon I researched to fight against the calamities. After I joined the church, Albrecht, the world's most renowned alchemist, approached me because of them. He said he could modify my salt stake to serve as a medium that would allow ordinary people to master the Covenant, unleashing the true power of this perfect form. At the time, I still held on to my determination to destroy Death with my own hands, so I agreed. But little did I know, Covenant is a way of borrowing power from their gods by consuming one's life force. While bellringers might be unaffected, for ordinary people...
It shortens their lifespan. Is that why Piera became so weakened after using it twice?
That bastard Albrecht! How could he be so heartless towards you? No, Grandmother, it's not like that. You've misunderstood him. Master, he only told me stories about you. Coming back to the island and stealing the salt coffin, those were my decisions. Why are you still defending him? He's a bellringer. How could he not know what you were doing right under his nose? By not stopping you, he was putting you in danger.
It may not be my place to say this, I believe Piera's master wanted her to choose her own path in life.
Noah? You're wrong! You don't know anything about that madman. His eyes see nothing but his work and evolution.
Piera told me that her master would always tell her stories about her grandmother. About you. Piera, what kind of person was your grandmother, according to your master?
In his eyes, grandmother was smart, brave, and bold. He always spoke well of her. But there was one thing that would always make him sad. That bastard is capable of feeling sadness? Yes. He said grandmother was always putting on a courageous smile, but deep down she was full of regret. Regret? That Albrecht was always spouting nonsense. He said grandmother regretted betraying the family's heritage. Regretted running away from her duty. What would he know about me?
Though I haven't known Piera long, I can sense her confusion. She fears death, fears blood beasts, and even fears animals. Yet, she came back on her own because she admires you. You who bear the family's honor as the gravekeeper.
Admires me?
She wants your approval. She wants to inherit your title. She wants to complete the duty you left unfinished. Even if it means facing everything she fears. She may be more timid than most, but your existence and her master's support have given her courage far beyond ordinary people.
I'm not as amazing as Noah says, but I did make this decision on my own. I know that if I hadn't met Noah, I probably would have died soon after arriving on the island. I could die from using Covenant, die from blood beasts, die from being consumed by nightmares. Once we're born, death is always looming, isn't it? So, I think what matters isn't how I'll die, but how I've lived.
Piera, you...
Grandmother, you are our family's proud past. So when duty called, I didn't hesitate at all. I just want to become the future that would make you proud. What are you saying? You've been my pride and joy since the day you were born. But after I arrived here, and I saw the sun that never sets, I felt afraid. Not because of having to face it alone, but afraid that when I'm gone, no one will grieve for me. No one will remember me. Am I being too presumptuous? I haven't done anything for everyone. Yet I hope they'll feel longing for me.
You're not alone. I told you this when we first met. This is proof that we're companions who will support each other and face things together.
Thank you, Noah. It makes me happy. If I hadn't found the courage to come back, I would never have met you, nor seen Grandmother again, nor been able to defeat death together.
Perhaps your mentor wanted to show you through their own actions what your predecessors may have proven. That life cannot truly overcome death, but you can also prove to them. As long as your heart beats and your blood flows, you have the power to choose how to live.
My. It seems my granddaughter is even luckier than I am. Meeting a better Noah in a better era during better times. Grandmother? It seems the longing between us has also fulfilled its purpose. But Grandmother, you haven't seen me grow up yet. My Piera, you've already grown so much.
Are you no longer attached to this place?
I spent the first half of my life on this island, and I've seen my share of longing. So, this is what it feels like to fade away. There's no pain, but I still can't help feeling attached. You know, for a moment there, I thought you might be a longing. How embarrassing of me, if possible. I hope you can stay by Piera's side from now on. More than me, her future needs you. If Dr. Ressa hadn't taken you in 66 years ago, I wonder what different paths our lives would have taken.
Wait. Ressa took me in. So, I wasn't originally from this island.
Of course. Don't you remember? The name Nevernight was given to you after we found you on Sunset Isle.
What did you say? I came here 66 years ago. Just who am I?
Didn't you just say those inspiring words to Piera? What matters is your shared future, not your past. Your past is. It can't be. Piera, don't. Death. It's...
Come back. Join us.
What have you done? You bastard!
Yes. Find your anger. Find our God.
Shut up! Damn it! I was distracted. Didn't notice them. It's all my fault.
No,
Shh, don't talk. Save your strength. I'm going to heal you. Think, damn it. I know how to do this.
No, hurry.
Just hold on. I'm trying to remember. I have to stop the bleeding somehow.
No, not that. I mean, hurry and go.
The servants of death can't hurt me. I'm getting you down this mountain. You're going to be okay.
Please, you must leave quickly.
What are you talking about?
I can't control it much longer.
The coffin. What's happening?
The ritual. You only interrupted it, but only the last step remains.
The last step? Wait, you mean sacrificing a gravekeeper?
When I die, the ritual will complete. The entire island will be... While I can still hold on. Run, Noah. The further, the better.
I won't leave you behind, no matter what happens.
Please, I can't control it for long.
You don't have to do this!
I use the salt crystals. Stop the bleeding. I can still hold out a bit longer. In that coffin is grandmother's research. And the remains of my people. My master transmuted them into the perfect form. There's no way to destroy it. It's my fault. I can only rely on the power of my ancestors. In the end, I just caused more trouble. For you. For everyone.
Piera! What did you do?
The Spirit Bone Tower. Ugh. It's the perfect form made from the blood and bones of my people. It's indestructible, but as one of the Paracelsus bloodline, I will become its weakness. I finally understand. As someone as weak and pathetic as me, being born into this family, this must be my destiny.
Don't ever say that! You're not weak. You're stronger than anyone I know.
No, I'm really happy to have met you. But in the end, I'm not the one who can accompany you on the journey ahead. No, you really are strong. If only... I had told you everything from the beginning. Maybe things could have turned out differently.
Why? Ever since I set foot on these blessed grounds, the pain and anger inside feel like they're about to pour out. This isn't who I am. And you, Piera, this can't be your destiny. I'll get you out of there. I'll take you away from this place.
Don't. Don't come any closer. Hurry! Kill me!
I can't do it.
You have to live on. Carry my longing with you and see the world beyond this island.
waiting all this time. Didn't you promise me we'd meet back at the village no matter what?
I'm back.